Hey guys, today we're going to go over you guys with back issues. Now, probably 80% of you watching this video have experienced back pain, maybe before a round, after a round, or pretty much when you wake up in the morning. If you know me personally, you know I fought for 17 years in the UFC. Had to retire because of a back injury, so I'm not just talking about your pain, I know your pain, and I've actually had no back pain now. Now, when I went to the chiropractor, they sold me on decompression therapy. It probably works great for a lot of people. For me, it just didn't work. What I learned was, now I do specialize in lower back pain and shoulder pain, but what I figured and learned the cause of my back pain was the pelvis had actually moved. So my left leg was shorter than my right leg, meaning my pelvis on the left side is anteriorly rotated, which caused the left side, caused straining counter-strain on the right, posterior rotated my right pelvis, so I had back issues on the right side. So I had a practitioner who would pretty much level my pelvis and then said, Chris, the only way you'll get out of pain, I can put you back in alignment, but you have to stretch and you have to strengthen it. So what he made me do was hip flexor stretches and a lot of core. Now I remember I used to squat over 800 pounds, so I thought I had a strong core. But guys, until you start doing your front bridge and your side bridge and you can hold it for a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you're going to stay in lower back pain. So it's not your fault. Just basically the way we sit. To be honest with you, I got to say this off the bat. I'm not a medical doctor, but I do. So if you do have a medical practitioner, please go to them, see them. I'm just a strength and conditioning coach. I just want to teach you, show you the right stretches and the right way to open up your hips and to strengthen your core to stabilize your pelvis. But really it's just two terms that you hear that's the normal cause if it's not a type 1 problem with the lower back, but usually it's back pain that's happened over the years. Probably didn't have it when you were younger, but as we got around 30, 40, sitting in chairs a lot, driving in your car, in the plane. Let me just show you real quick. Something called upper cross syndrome, and then we have the same upper, we have lower cross syndrome. Now upper cross syndrome is you see guys whenever their shoulders start rolling forward. It's called upper cross syndrome. And normally what will happen is they will start feeling pain back here in your rhomboids, right? Well, the cause of that pain in rhomboids is the chest muscles of the pecs, those shorten and tighten. The rhomboids, their job is to adduct the scapula back together, which pulls your shoulder blades back. Well, these weaken, fatigue, and spasm, and that's why you have pain right up around the rhomboids. Easy enough? So what most practitioners do is they go after the effect. Well, I'm just suggesting go after the cause. The cause is short, tight chest, lead to weakened posterior muscles, weakened fatigue, and that's where we have the pain. So open up the chest, strengthen the back, no more back pain. Now take this same concept, this is called upper cross syndrome, and we're going to take it lower cross syndrome. When you sit at work, and in a car, and in a chair, back on your sit. Good. Your hip flexor becomes short and tight. This lengthens and weakens your hamstring, short and tightens lower back, disengages core. So, just because you work all day and drive a car and in planes, that's the normal cause. We call it reciprocal inhibition. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the hip flexors, which takes pressure off lower back. Your hip flexor attaches to your femur, lifts your quad. Your hip flexor attaches to your L2 and your 12 in your lower back. So your practitioner is going to stabilize the pelvis, or level the pelvis, and then you're going to keep the pressure off by opening up hip flexors, and then we're going to do our core work, front bridge, supine bridge, to hold the pelvis in place. Okay? So now I want to go over the workout. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to lengthen the muscle. So we're going to do our figure 4 stretch, hip drop stretch, our cat and dogs, our hip flexor stretch, and then the piriformis hip flexor calf hamstring you can do every day. I suggest you do it every day. And then we're going to do our core. We're going to do front bridge, hold it for a minute, side bridge, hold it for a minute, side bridge, and supine bridge. When you're able to hold it, if you guys can only hold it for 7 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, you have lower back pain. When you can hold it for a minute, we're good to go. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to actually do it laying on the ground. And, can you see me? Okay. So from this position here, I just want to bring your knees to your chest. Again, left one, bring your knee to chest. Right, bring knee to chest. And then bring your knee to your chest. Your down leg, your hamstring stand on the ground. This time, take your left hand on your left knee and pull it to your left shoulder. So take your left hand on your left knee and pull it to your left shoulder. We're opening up the lower back. And again, we're going to do it to the right. Take your right hand on the left knee and pull it to your right shoulder. You should feel it actually all the way in your lower left back. If your hips are tight, you're going to feel it in your right glute. So right hand, right knee, pull the right shoulder. Perfect. Next is called a figure four. Figure four, lay down, cross, left hand on thigh. Not on knee, but on thigh. Push that thigh to the ground. And again, hip flexor attach the femur, lifts quad, attaches to your L2 and the lower back. So by pushing this down, you are actually lengthening the posterior muscle, which you're taking pressure off your lower back. Then we're going to let it fall to the right. You're keeping your foot on the ground, supported by your right quad. Then you can take your right hand on your left knee and bring your left knee to your left shoulder, but don't let it come off the ground on the left foot. So bring it to your right shoulder. So right hand, left knee, pull the right shoulder. 2 or 3 times. Then we're going to go the other side. Then this side we are going to let it roll. Let the right heel roll with the left heel on the right knee and drive the right knee to the ground. And again, left heel, right knee, drive the ground. Left knee, right heel, drive the ground. Let's do it on the other side. Oh, one more. We're going to go in the middle. Take your left hand. There's a hole in here. Grab the right knee and pull your chest. Let it out and then pull to your chest. Let it out and pull to your chest. When you get a little more flexible, you'll be able to bring it all the way down and go to the top. So for right now, in the middle, right knee to chest. Figure four the other side. Right hand, thigh, push, take pressure off the lower back. Do that 3 times on the right. 2, and push. We're going to go to our back swing. We're going to let the left foot roll. Take the right heel on the left knee and drive to the ground. And again, right heel, left knee, drive to the ground. Do it 3 times. This time, let it roll to the follow through. Again, your right foot is supported by your left quad. This right foot's on the ground. Left hand, right knee. Pull the left shoulder. Feel it in right piriformis. So left hand, right knee, pull the left shoulder. Left hand, right knee, pull the left shoulder. And again, back in the middle, there's a hole in here in the figure four. Take your right hand, go between, grab the left knee, and pull. Pull the chest, back up, and pull the chest, back up, and pull the chest. The next one we're going to do is, of course, they call it cat and dog. In the yoga world, we call it anterior, posterior rotation of the pelvis. Hip, knee, and ankle, shoulders, elbows, wrists, they're in line. Strings on your navel. Somebody from the ceiling pulls that string up. And then they're on the ground, they pull it to the ground. So this is posterior rotation of the pelvis. Anterior rotation of the pelvis. Lubricate my rectus spina, lubricate my back, and posterior. Try not to let the arms go up and down. Shoulders, elbow, wrists long. Stick and stay. Anterior, posterior. Somebody pulls it to the ground and then pulls it back up. Perfect. Now we're getting to the hip flexor stretches. Hip flexor. Hip, knee, and ankle are aligned. Hip, knee, and ankle. And I want you to take your right knee over your right toe. Keep your upper body back, not forward. Keep your upper body back. So again, right knee over right toe. Push back. Open up left hip flexor. From the other side. Hip from the front. Hip, knee, ankle. Hip, knee, ankle. Hands on. Left knee over left toe. Push right hip to the ground. Again, back up. Left knee, right hip to the ground. Perfect. Now let's go straight to core, since we're down here. Front bridge. Front bridge, act like you're about to watch TV, means your shoulders, your elbows, and the wrists are aligned. Your hip, your knee, your ankle are aligned. And you're going to pick your knees up. You're not going to be in this position and pick your hips up. You're going to be in this position and pick your knees up. And I need you to hold this for as long as you can. If it's 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 7 seconds, I don't care. But I need you to hold this. It will not tear, it will not rip, it will not pop. you will get stronger. This will stabilize your spine. This will take pressure off your lower back so you can play more rounds of golf. The goal is 1 minute. So you're going to hold this for at least 1 minute. Perfect. Now we're going to go to side bridge. Side bridge, shoulders, elbows, wrist, hip, knee, ankle. Act like somebody rolled a ball up underneath you. Pick your hips up. Your right side for a right-handed golfer is your downswing side. This is what your transverse abdominals adduct in when your hips anteriorly rotate back down around their load. This is what holds that so you can stay back down and around in your golf swing. And again, you're going to hold that for 1 minute. Beginner, when you get to a minute, then you start adding movement and then start picking up legs. So hold this as long as you can. We're going to go to the other side, the left side. Shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, knee, ankle. Roll a ball up underneath me. Pick my hips up and hold. Take your right hand behind your hips. Roll your chest back to open up your chest. Beginner, intermediate, advanced. Hold for a minute. Perfect. Supine bridge. Supine bridge. Make sure your heels underneath your knees. My hips are going to be parallel to my knees. So I'm going to pick my hips up. Then from this position, I'm going to pick my toes off the ground. Then I'm going to pick my hips back up. And then I'm going to hold this for a minute. My mind is in the muscle of my glutes. If your hamstrings tighten up or your lower back tightens up, that just means our glutes aren't strong enough to support us. So we're going to do some more glute work. But from here, hips up. I need you to hold it for a minute. Intermediate, hip drops, advance, extend the leg, up for 1 minute. Perfect. So to begin to do dynamic core, we have to build a solid foundation with static core. I promise you, when you can hold that for a minute, front, side, supine, you will have less back pain, you'll play more rounds of golf, and you'll enjoy the game more.